A Friday night in the ACC in the middle of October. And away we go. Peyton Jones, the sophomore running back, skirts out past the 20. And needs 7. Out pattern and just a couple of yards for James Taylor. And it's 3 and out for Duke. They start at the 49 after just a 25-yard punt. And it's a pitch for Lawrence Toafili. And he goes for 10. Lawrence Toafili with a first down. Glenn, a screen for Toafili. Turning upfield. Toafili down the sideline. Bumped out of bounds in the red zone by Jalen Stinson.
Watch him. He hides behind the offensive line. And he was able to just get to the outside and makes a couple of guys miss. That's where you talked about it, Mike. Coach Norvell wants to see him in the passing game. What's the difference?
From the 12. This is big-bodied Cam Davis got dragged down by Wesley Williams. Davis plunges inside the 10. Showing heat. They bring pressure. Glenn quickly to Hakeem Williams. And he gets dragged down by a sure-handed Josh Pickett. One of the best kickers in the country. 6 for 6. Hasn't attempted a field goal in more than a month back in week 3. To start the second possession for the Blue Devils. Murphy slants. And it's Javon Harvey. They want to get more involved, and they want to throw it more, too. We asked Johnny Brewer, the OC. Jones is buried by Omar Graham. It's a loss of 3, and the Noles linebacker just popped Peyton Jones.
Watch him. Whoop, and that's how you do it. You got to find it and go get it. Nobody blocks him. That's just an easy run through for the linebacker.
See it. Get it, celebrate for Omar Graham.
Absolutely, that's how you do it.
From just past the 20. With Cam Davis beside him. Glenn will keep some more run in his game, as Don told you. Stinson came flying in. And all kinds of pre-snap shuffling. Alex Mastromanno is one of the best punters in the country. Brown from just outside the 20. Quayshawn Brown tiptoes out past the 30. Midway through this first quarter in Durham, Duke's had 7 plays for 7 yards. Malik Murphy on a slant that is caught by Javon Harvey.
Record doesn't define him. That's Norvell's message.
They set up a screen down to Ja'Kai Douglas, one of the vets. We asked Mike Norvell what he wants to get out of as Douglas was down.
And get a deflection.
And now Kyle Morlock on a fake has the first down and more. Morlock into plus territory on a fake punt by the Seminoles.
This guy, the up back, Kyle Morlock. And when he gets the football, what happens? He knows what to do with it. Gets to the outside, and no one is there.
He's got the most drops on the team, but comes up huge right there. And now Cam Davis with a cut. Barrels inside the 30. There is a penalty flag down back near the line of scrimmage on the far side of the field.
Right after.
47-yard swing on the 4th down fake, and then Cam Davis going to work. Play clock at 5. And Davis and Glenn with some indecision there at the mesh point. 4-yard loss.
Yeah, because VJ Anthony just messed that play up. Defensively, they just get up the field and cause havoc, chaos. That's what
it's from 48 for Ryan Fitzgerald. His 4th year on the job and didn't get all of that. VJ Anthony caused havoc. Mason Arnold's snap a little bit high for Alex Mastromanno, and everything was out of sync.
I thought it was Anthony that got it, but it was actually the snapper. It was the long snapper. It looked like Mason Arnold that right off his back.
You saw 2 of those 3 and outs have come already tonight. Slant, and Eli Pinkel gets into a wrestling match with Quindarius Jones. So a Philly with nothing. Ozzie Nicholas. We asked his defensive coordinator, can you get more braces on this guy? He said no. Two-back look on third down. Brock Glenn has missed on his last 4. Pressure picked up, and it's intercepted by Chandler Rivers to the house. Pick 6.
Baits it and baits it. He realizes where the route is at. It's 3rd and 10. That route is going to break at 10 yards. And who's right there at 10 yards? It's Chandler Rivers. Steps right in front and runs it in for a touchdown. Everybody's rotating on the defensive line. This linebacking group rotates. But when it comes to Chandler Rivers and Jalen Stinson, these dudes are out there every play.
Sam Singleton, the running back, takes this out to the 24. Glenn on the move. And Brock Glenn lost the football. Ryan Smith falls on it for Duke. Ozzie Nicholas popped it out.
Watch 45 come out of nowhere. 45, Ozzie Nicholas. He's just hustling, running to the football, and he gets that right arm and that punch. The old peanut punch, Peanut Tillman. Longtime Chicago Bear has made that play, but it's the right punch that gets right on the football, and that ball's on the ground, recovered by Duke.
Start Thomas. Wrapped up by Justin Cryer. 9 yards, and it's 3rd and 1. Thomas. And Start Thomas has a first down. Start Thomas wrapped up by Justin Cryer. Nicknamed Juice for a loss of 1, and it's 3rd down. 1 for 5 on 3rd downs. Murphy got it to Samir Hagans. First down. Unbalanced with Murphy under center. A pitch for Jones, and he's short. Start Thomas, the running back. Gets it up the middle. Plunges in. Waiting on the signal. Touchdown.
Get the big guys up front, and they were able to do it. It's a one-on-one. That's it. That's what you want, one-on-one. Cryer and Thomas wins the battle. Cryer just goes a little too low. He's got to get higher. He's got to stand right there and get a good punch.
Go to ESPNplus.com/PFL. Sam Singleton from the 7. Singleton with a cutback, and he gets cracked down by Kevin O'Connor.
Florida State has defensive.
And so how does Brock Glenn respond? Picked again! Ozzie Nicholas with a 3rd Duke takeaway. Wow.
Watch the linebacker, Nicholas. He just goes over. He sits in his zone. That ball hits him right in the hands. So that's a quarterback who's seeing something pre-snap, but he has to understand that it's going to change post-snap.
Yeah, compared to what you saw after his first one, the pick from Rivers. Peyton Jones, nothing. So where do you go if you're Florida State? Because 3 plays, 3 turnovers, like you said. Got the snap off. Jones on a conservative play call for just the yard. Those were from 47 and 43. This from 28, and the experienced junior kicker is good. 2-touchdown lead for Manny Diaz's Devils.
Looks like we will see the true freshman Luke Cromenhawk come in
for
on this drive.
First collegiate snaps, Don, with Sam Singleton running it out to the 24.
Get him acclimated to this game.
Cam Davis with a lane. Cam Davis takes it for a first down at the 35. Yeah, Cromenhawk's from Savannah, Georgia. They'll let him use it here. Cromenhawk dragged down by Alex Howard. A loss of 2, and it's third down.
And this is what he has to realize, too. Howard's the linebacker. He comes off the right side of your screen. That's a late delayed blitz. That ball's got to be out. Kromenhoek has to realize.
Pressure comes. Kromenhoek rolls. Kromenhoek spins away along the sideline and tumbles down at the 40. 5-yard shy. Fourth down.
Ball all day long.
Second down. Thomas bottled up. Knowles swarm for a loss of 1. Third down. 5-1 overall. 1-1 in the league. Third down and 9, and it's on the ground again for Star Thomas. Ran into Omar Graham. So it's a couple possessions in a row. They've just kept it on the ground. And with the poor field position, they'll
try to put the ball out there offensively and put yourself in harm's way.
Cade Reynolds out of his end zone, had it partially blocked. Was able to get it to roll into Florida State territory.
Natural. He gets there. Now the only thing is, I would say this, Mike, he didn't have both hands. He only extended the right hand. Maybe if he gets both hands and has the traditional block for a...
They thought he's the best player on Duke's defense. Davis again with a cutback. Out to the 48. Very close. Terry Moore in on the stop. No jump from Duke, and now Davis muscling against Nicholas for a first down.
Nice. That's a nice little wrestling match right there.
Duke brings 5. Kromenhoek goes down. There is a flag down as Josh Pickett got home on the quarter blitz for Duke.
Yeah, the left side, you see that hand right up underneath that helmet, and it gets all the way up. That's a nice job by the officials seeing that. That is a penalty. You got to keep those hands underneath and not in the face.
Your senior center, Maurice Smith, backs up the Noles into 1st and 15. Kromenhoek had the pocket collapse, and he takes off. Goes sliding right into Cam Bergeron. Approaching the 2-minute timeout. Empty for the freshman. Kromenhoek swarmed. Plus 3 times already this year. He is excellent, and he smokes it from 53. A 4th make for Ryan Fitzgerald from 50-plus. Simply put, one of the best kickers in the country.
Yeah. Seeing right, we see it in the NFL. Now it's bleeding down here into the college ranks. These 50-yard field goals, Mike, are seeming to be like automatic.
It's the first time Duke has ever led by double digits against Florida State. Peyton Jones takes it to the 20.
As far as possible, others got to be on the other side of the stadium. Bevo, and a nice little playpen that Bevo has.
Star Thomas to the edge, lift the tackle, shoved out by Juice Cryer. All right, final minute in this first half. Star Thomas keeps it on the ground, and Duke's been very conservative with its play calls.
Right.
Very close, and Mike Norvell will take. All right, 38 seconds for the true freshman, Kromenhoek, feeling the heat. Got it away to Toafili, and pushed out of bounds after 4 yards for the true freshman in his college debut. They'll let him throw. Kromenhoek, first down, Ja'Kai Douglas with 20 seconds, and the clock stops for now.
Yeah, but no timeout, so they got to get on the ball. Either they're going to spike it.
Third drop tonight. 7 seconds to go. Kromenhoek, nowhere to go. Wesley Williams sends this game to halftime. Sam Singleton and the Noles will start with it to begin the second half, and Singleton's got a lane. Sam Singleton wins the foot race. A shot in the arm for the Noles. 95 yards.
Good return. You get the football and it's go, 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 go. Telling the offensive lines or the guys on that kick team to get out there and find the block. And that's all you need. Just give me room, give me space. and an outstanding job of finding it with Singleton racing.
Since 2016. I mean, it's basically been almost a decade since you led by this much with that little offense. Duke by 4. Here's Peyton Jones past the 25. The lead has dwindled to 4 for Malik Murphy and the Blue Devils. So it is a pass, it's a quick hitter, and it's Quayshawn Brown for 5 yards. A little shove at the end of it. And now Murphy will motion out. This is Star Thomas in the Wildcat. And Star Thomas converts. So a little wrinkle from Johnny Brewer, the offensive coordinator, for that all-important 3rd down.
Yeah.
Peyton Jones in for Star Thomas here. And it's Jones. Straight ahead. This is Henry Beal in the 4th, the backup quarterback. Malik Murphy's still in there. And here's Malik Murphy, who wants to throw to Samir Hagans. 1st down. So 2 quarterbacks on the field at the same time. 4 weeks ago, they had a 2-quarterback look. They go back to it here. And now Peyton Jones with a lane to the edge. And Peyton Jones is bumped down at the 25.
The block by the tight end, it comes all the way around. That's Jake Taylor. Remember, Nicky Dalmolin is injured. He's not playing in this game. So you get a nice seal by Jake Taylor. Know what the identity is for Florida State. It's an outstanding defensive front, some outstanding secondary players.
Hagans gets popped by Justin Cryer. The linebacker was all over Samir Hagans.
This is what Justin Cryer does on that last one. Refuse to be blocked. Just because someone's in your way, you get him out the way, you go make the play.
And Todd Polino drills it dead central. The lead 7 for Manny Diaz. Hadn't had a college snap before tonight. Davis off the right side. They stop it after 4. On 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Kromenhoek felt it with his legs. He takes off and he is short. 3rd down and 9. Sideline into coverage. Nothing doing for Eli Pankel. Azarie Thomas was all over him, and it's 4th down.
We saw them against Florida State a couple weeks ago, so it's still wide open in the ACC.
Luke Kromenhoek to throw. On the double clutch to the outside, he got it complete to Malik Benson right near the sticks to set up 3rd down and short. Big 3rd down for the Noles. 2 for 10 on him tonight. Cam Davis dropped by Kendi Charles.
With 49 new players this year playing at their absolute best.
Murphy to the outside for Jordan Moore. And Jordan Moore's got a 1st down.
Had a chance to put together a really solid drive.
Backed up to the 9. Screen. Quayshawn Brown. All the way out to the 25. Pat Payton tried to punch it out, but Brown hung on to it after 14 for Florida State in the 2nd half. 3 turnovers his last 3 plays, and he gets this one away to Lawrence Toafili, who creates something out of nothing.
He's taken the 2nd team reps and then started a football game, so you go with the most experience that you've got right now.
Glenn eluding Alex Howard to the edge. 1st down, Brock Glenn on the late pull.
That was a nice read there by Glenn.
Going back to the original QB1 tonight, Brock Glenn. Into Duke territory. Glenn fires a dart, and it's Ja'Kai Douglas for a 1st down.
Oh, I love the formation there, Mike. They went unbalanced formation. The tight end was covered.
Davis slipped away, and Cam Davis rumbles with 2nd down and 25. Out of the backfield, Toafili could not escape Kimari Robinson. Play clock winding down again on Glenn. They give it to him. He steps up, takes off. Brock Glenn bumped down at the 20. Will make it a sure thing for Ryan Fitzgerald. And the always reliable kicker puts it through. Murphy taking a lot of shots downfield. Adam Fuller was ready for it all week. Star Thomas with a lane. Star Thomas breaks a tackle and takes it to the doorstep of the red zone. Duke's biggest play tonight.
It's the offensive line. Just watching everybody. They got a couple of double teams going, and you get in right behind the center, Matt Craycraft. And that's where the big game happens. Star Thomas doesn't need much, but when he gets to that second level.
Peyton Jones this time, trying to bounce it outside, and Ventrell Cypress makes another sturdy play, and it's for a loss of 1.
Just count the gold helmets and white jerseys at the football. That's 1, 2, 3.
Reynolds in the hole. Polino's kick is good. Tucks it inside the upright, and the lead's restored to 7 for Duke. Still Brock Glenn at quarterback. Glenn did not see Ryan Smith.
And there's just nowhere to go. Either you got to make your mind up and take off and run.
Time for Glenn. Across the middle, he's got Hakeem Williams. And Williams has enough for a first down.
Yeah, I thought Hakeem took him
midway through the 4th in Durham. Lawrence Toafili up the middle. Toafili again squirms up the middle. First down. Bergeron to stop, but not before 11 for the veteran running back.
It's an extra defender coming down to the box.
Stinson ready to blitz. They run away from it with Davis. Upfield just outside the 30. Ball came out at the end of it. Darius Washington could not jump on it. Ozzie Nicholas was in the middle of 2 of them. He's in the mix there. And then the true freshman, Preston Watson, fell on it. 3rd down and 14, and you're backed up to your 27. Screen, nowhere to go. Edwin Joseph read it well on Samir Hagans, and the Noles back.
It's one that also keeps the clock moving. Let's remember, we start to get under 3 minutes, only 2 timeouts.
2:43 for Brock Glenn. Toafili stacked up by Kendi Charles again, making an impact. 2nd down and 12. Glenn, nowhere to go. Aaron Hall gets to him for a loss.
Running their best moves. Quarterback leaning up, trying to find. There's just nothing
This
there.
is the 2-minute timeout.
Here comes Mr. Hall with the sack.
3rd down and 13 for Brock Glenn at Florida State. Glenn steps up. Glenn on the move. Got away from Bergeron to the edge. And Glenn goes out of bounds past the 45. And you're absolutely in a 4-down situation for Mike Norvell.
Yeah, you have to.
Glenn fires, and it's caught by Ja'Kai Douglas for a first down to the 39.
It was a delayed blitz.
4-man rush.
Wow. What a
Glenn
move. What a move.
can't get away. DJ Anthony creates it. Wesley Williams finishes it.
Of a time. Number 7 on the left side of your screen. An unbelievable move by DJ Anthony Jr. Gets up the field, doesn't get the sack, but he helps out the other guys. Wesley Williams
This will be a
finishes
30-second.
Brock Glenn against the 3-man rush. Flips it to Toafili. And he's got nowhere to go. VJ Anthony finishes it off for Duke. 23-16, the final at Wallace Wade Stadium.
Unbelievable. A nice job there. Manny Diaz's group, they tried to downplay it. They realized they had never beaten Florida State.